Hello, everyone. My name is Stanley St. Rose, and today we're going to be talking about Tender is the Night by F. Scott Fitzgerald. Now, before I go into summary analysis of this work, please remember to leave a like, subscribe, and or comment so that the channel can continue to grow. So, Tender is the Night is a very interesting work by F. Scott Fitzgerald. What we have here is this marriage between Dick and Nicole Divers. It's a horrible marriage. It's really horrible. Dick is a psychiatrist. He's a doctor, and within the work, we find out that he, gets married to Nicole. He dates Nicole. The whole process of the relationship. At first, there was so many question marks. Nicole has mental problems. Her mind's not all, not all there. So um, she's both a wife and a patient for Dick. And, this does have some problems because when you are in a relationship with someone and you're also diagnosing someone, you're treating someone, the doctor can't, you can't be, she can't be your wife and your patient. I mean, you can try, but it just doesn't make any sense. The relationship between the two of them, it seemed interesting. How they got together, there are many question marks around it. But then when you look at Dick, Dick is a person that, throughout the work, we're seeing him abuse alcohol. Where there's a point where he gets into a brawl with officers. He goes into a love affair with this movie star Rosemary. Now, when he first meets Rosemary, the relationship wasn't, it was rocky since the beginning because this man is already with Nicole. Now Rosemary gets into the picture, and then he gets into an affair. He starts abusing alcohol. Later, Nicole starts to get suspicious about this, and she starts her own affair with another individual by the name of Tommy. So the relationship between Nicole and Dick, from the beginning, it was marked for doom and gloom because with the cheating, the drinking by Dick, Nicole's mental problems, Rosemary's entrance in this, and just, you know, at first it just seemed like, people, getting to know each other, two married people going through the difficulties of marriage. But the way that this work ends, it ends in a very sad way. Ends in a very sad way. They do get a divorce by the end of the work. It doesn't work out between Dick and Rosemary. It doesn't work out with Dick and Nicole, and it's pretty much this. Nicole is this individual. Her family had money. She got married to this individual. This individual was both her husband and her doctor. And you can imagine that this didn't really do anything for her condition, because the person that you're married to is supposed to be treating you, but that's the person that's causing you pain. Because you're married to this person. This person is cheating on you. Their character is changing. Their personality is changing, um, and you have to keep um, watching over your shoulders, to watch over your husband, but at the same time, your husband is supposed to be taking care of you, not just as your husband, but also as your doctor. So the work is very fascinating. It ends in a very sad way. F. Scott Fitzgerald, his works, they do definitely, in terms of deeper meaning and analysis here, they do definitely look into human behavior and human characters. And these characters, although we say love and romance and relationship, they do manage to hurt each other in all types of different ways. Love is something that is very sensitive. Relationships are something that's very sensitive. Between the different emotions that Dick is feeling about his life, his career, because this work Dick is a very interesting character because we're dealing with him, dealing with his father dying within the work, him and his career, and losing his reputation in his career, and him not being taken seriously as a professional psychiatrist. The way in which, I mean, from the get go, the way in which that he gets into a relationship with a patient of his, and by Nicole, because Nicole is a patient. She's a patient. Despite everything that everyone told him, his colleagues told him not to get into a relationship with her, but he's like, I'm going to continue with this relationship. You would expect more from someone who's a psychiatrist, from someone who works in this field. Drinking, getting into brawls with police officers, cheating on your wife, going after this Rosemary actress. All these types of things are not what you would expect a psychiatrist to be doing. I mean, if you are this person that's supposed to be helping people with mental problems, different conditions that affect, the personality characteristics of a person, we would expect you to have your life in order. But Dick here, he doesn't have his life in order. He's hurting people when he's supposed to be healing people, because that's what his job is supposed to be. He's supposed to be about healing people. But I think personally, he does more harm than good within this work. Um, so his character is very interesting. Rosemary, she's an actress. From the get go, there's an attraction between Rosemary and Dick. Um, you know, Nicole, you really gotta feel bad for Nicole because her condition. She had a bad time trusting men, and the way in which that this relationship between Dick and her finishes, you can understand why she has a difficulty trusting men, because look at everything that Dick did to her. She already had these mental, um, you know, things that were you know heavy, and things that she had to deal with in her life, and Dick had to come and add to them. So it's something that is very dark, and ultimately she goes and starts her own affair. Well, Dick was already doing it himself, so she goes and finds Tommy. So this work says a lot about relationships, and then the different layers of betrayal, backstabbing, and people not keeping their commandments really makes this a very interesting work. Um, you know, Love is something that is very sensitive, and love is something that that can hurt more than a sword to the back, because when someone says that they love you but they don't truly mean it, it's something that hurts deep within your soul. Because this woman, she was going through a lot. She thought that this man was going to love her and be there for her and take care of her, not just as a husband but as a psychiatrist. But he manages to hurt her in all types of different ways, and they both hurt each other in all types of different ways. In many ways, I would say that the relationship between Dick and Nicole should have never happened anyway. So that's all I have to say about this work. Please remember to leave a like, subscribe, and or comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video.